Hello students, we are continuing with our chapter sound, and in the previous video we have studied about characteristic properties of sound, and we were doing the first characteristic property, that was loudness, and we did about the definition of loudness. It is the characteristic property of sound that differentiates the soft sound from a loud sound, and we have done about the factors affecting loudness. Now today we are going to start with the SI unit of loudness, or the unit in which we are going to measure loudness. The unit in which we can measure loudness, that is known as decibel, and it is denoted by small d and capital B. So please write it this way only. You cannot write it dB. This will be the wrong denotation of this, and you are not going to get the marks for it. So this decibel is denoted by dB, small d and capital B, and this is a scale in which units are mentioned. This decibel scale is shown over here, and how can we read out on this? 0 decibel is indicating the minimum audible sound which you can hear, that minimum audible sound is of 0 decibel. Then 20 decibel is approximate. You can relate it with your whispering sound. जो आप whisper करते हो, एक दूसरे के कान में फुसफुसाते हो, that sound is approximate of 20 decibel. When you are talking about normal conversation, जब आप एक दूसरे से normally बातचीत कर रहे हैं, that sound is of approximate 50 to 60 decibel. 140 decibel is the sound which you can hear when a gun is fired, और गन शॉट का जो आपका आवाज होता है, जिसको आप बोलते हैं गोली चलने की आवाज. So that is of approximate 140 decibel. So up to here you can hear the sounds very properly. After this, the loudness of the sound keep on increasing, and this is the maximum sound which you can hear with the help of your ears. इसके ऊपर अगर कोई sound होगा, that makes noise for you. You cannot bear that sound. 140 decibel के जितना भी ऊपर जाते जाओगे, that crosses your audibility senses और आप उसको bear नहीं कर पाएंगे. That makes noise for you. Okay. So when we are talking about loudness, we are saying it is denoted by a unit that is known as decibel. This is denoted by small d, capital B, and this is the scale. How can we relate our normal day-to-day life sounds which we are able to hear, that we are relating here on this scale, so that you can relate it कि हाँ 20 decibel approximate उतना होता है, 50 to 60 decibel approximate उतना होता है. तो generally the sound which we are hearing, that is of this level, that is 50 to 60 decibel, but our ears can bear up to 140 decibel. After that our ears cannot bear, and the tissues of our eardrum may get damaged, and we are not able to hear the sounds properly. Then if we are exposing our ears again and again in the sound level of more than 140 decibel. Okay, now we are going to start with the second characteristic property of sound, that is pitch. Pitch, again, it is a characteristic property. So how can we define pitch? Pitch is the characteristic property of sound which differentiates a shrill sound from a flat sound. This is the characteristic property of sound which differentiates a shrill sound from the flat sound. Shrill का मतलब होता है तीखी आवाज. तीखी और एक फ्लैट आवाज को कैसे डिफरेंशिएट करती है? That property which is able to differentiate these two, that is known as pitch. Okay, so now when we are talking about pitch is you can say you can relate pitch with frequency of the sound. We have done 3 terms earlier. I hope you remember it in the previous video. One is amplitude. We related loudness with amplitude. The same way pitch is related with frequency, but not with the same relation. So when we are talking about this sound is of high frequency, that means we are talking about shrilled sounds. Okay, if the frequency of the sound is high, that sound is known as shrill sound. If the frequency of the sound is low, that sound is known as flat sound. Okay, so you can say pitch is related to frequency of the sound. Frequency of the sound. High frequency sounds high frequency sounds are known as shrilled sounds. Low frequency sounds are known as flat sounds. Means if the frequency of a sound is very high, then that sound is known as shrill sound. If the frequency of a sound is low, then that sound is known as flat sound. Now frequency is measured in unit hertz. I told you that time also. It is written by capital H and small z. Okay, this is the representation of hertz. So suppose I am saying one sound is of 256 hertz frequency and another sound is of 512 hertz frequency. So which one is shrill sound of these two? Because the frequency is high, so this is the shrill sound. This frequency is low, that means this is flat sound. So this is how we can find out by reading the frequency of the sound is flat or shrill sound. Sirf frequency dekhna and we can tell. In the same way we have done in the loudness, amplitude dekhna tha, whose amplitude will be more, that will be loud sound, another one will be the soft sound. Okay, same way we can do for pitch. The example for shrill sound and flat sound, one example you can remember when we are talking about a female voice. Female voice, or you can say the sound produced by female, that is the example for shrill sound, because the frequency of the sound which is produced by female is high. So these are high frequency sounds, that means these are shrill sounds. Whereas when we are talking about man voice, the sound which is produced by man, that is a flat sound, because the frequency of the sound produced by man, that is low. Okay, so if it is of low frequency, the sound is flat sound. You can say the sound which is produced by man, that is loud sound, but you cannot say that is shrill sound. Shrill or loud mein fark hai. Shrill ka matlab hota hai tikhapan, and always you noticed it when you are talking to a girl or a woman, unki awaaz little bit zyada shrill hoti hai as compared to men. So this is another example which you can remember to differentiate your shrill and flat sound. Now the third characteristic property, that is quality. Better rest of the parts I am not discussing in the video, because these rest parts are not in your syllabus now. Okay, the instruments which they are discussing, musical instrument, and they are talking about the pitch in relation or frequency in relation with these instruments, that is omitted now for this year only, so we are not discussing those parts. Now coming on to the third characteristic property, that is quality. This quality is also known as timbre or timbre. Okay, so when we are talking about quality or timbre, what it is? It is a characteristic property of sound which differentiates a sound of same loudness and same pitch. Suppose we are talking about a sound, और वो जो sound produce हुआ है, we are talking about sound produced by two different instruments, और जो दोनों instrument ने sound produce किया उसका loudness भी same था और उसका pitch भी same था, but still we are able to identify that these are two different sounds. दो बार अलग अलग instrument ने बजाया फिर भी हमें पहचान आता है. How can we identify it? We can identify it with the help of this property of sound, that is known as quality. So it is the characteristic property. It is the characteristic property of sound due to which the sounds of same loudness and frequency can be differentiated. The best example to understand is when somebody is there on a phone call with you. Just immediately after picking up the phone, without even looking onto the name, you are able to identify if you heard that person before. Okay, suppose you are talking to your mama and even you have not seen the name, or the person who is talking to you, the name is not displayed on the screen. When you say hello and the another person responded that as hello or some other word, you are able to identify, oh mama, oh this person. Why you are able to identify them? You cannot talk about loudness of the sound in that situation. You cannot talk about the frequency that time, because you are aware about the quality of the sound of that person. आपने उसको सुना है, मे बी वो सेम लाउडनेस है, हो सकता है जितना लाउड वो पर्सन बोल रहा है उतना ही लाउड कोई और भी बोलता होगा, ठीक है, जरूरी तो नहीं ना जो एक जैसी लाउड साउंड प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है वैसा कोई और नहीं कर सकता, कोई और भी बोलता होगा, हो सकता है जितनी फ्रीक्वेंसी वो प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है उतनी कोई और भी करता हो, बट स्टिल यू आर एबल टू आइडेंटिफाई दैट पर्सन कि ओ वो बंदा बोल रहा है. सो हाउ कैन यू डू इट? यू कैन डू इट विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस कैरेक्टरिस्टिक प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ साउंड दैट इज नोन एज क्वालिटी. इवन द लाउडनेस एंड द फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ द साउंड इज सेम, स्टिल you are able to identify. This identification is possible because of the characteristic property of sound that is known as quality or timbre. How it happens? When we are talking about a production of sound, few of the tones, frequency, few terms are there. What are these terms? Let us understand so that you can understand this concept better way. Now these terms are, just avoid this, we'll start it from here. When we are talking about a sound, when a sound is produced, a set of frequency is produced. Not only one frequency is produced, a set of frequency is produced, and we have to study that complete set, and then we can understand ki how we can find out a difference even when the loudness and the frequency of the sound is same. Okay, so to understand it, the sound of single frequency out of this complete set, the sound of single frequency is known as tone or monotone. Means this itself is a tone, this 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 one, ये सारी अपने आप में एक एक टोन है, and only one instrument is there which is able to produce sound of single frequency. No one other is able to produce sound of single frequency. Rest all the instruments, all the devices, all the operators, even when you are speaking, you are not able to produce sound of single frequency, that keep on changing. Okay, so when we are talking about the instrument which is used to produce sound of single frequency, that is known as tuning fork. That is known as tuning fork. This is how tuning fork look like. It has a U-shaped metallic strip. इसका एक U-shaped metallic strip होता है, and then it has a handle made up of same metal. This handle is also known as stem. Okay, these two U-shaped strips, these are known as prongs. So how this will work? When you are going to strike the prongs with the rubber pad, these prongs vibrates and able to produce sound of single frequency, and that is known as tone or monotone. Only tuning fork is the instrument which is able to produce sound of one single frequency, rest no one. Okay, so whenever we are talking about some other sounds other than this tuning fork, that means there is not only one tone, there is a set of frequency this way. कोई भी आपने इंस्ट्रूमेंट बजाया उसमें बहुत सारी फ्रीक्वेंसीज आएंगी ऐसे. I have written only smaller numbers so that you can understand it better way. Otherwise frequency में बहुत बड़े बड़े नंबर लिखा होता है, 256, 512, something like that, 1000 plus something, this. I have used for an example these smaller numbers so that you can understand it easily. So each one is representing a tone here. This collection of tones, this complete is known as note. When all these tones are compiled in one way, so these collection of tones is known as note. The minimum frequency out of this note is this one over here in this example. The minimum frequency in the note is known as fundamental tone. That means in this set, this 2 is fundamental tone. This is fundamental tone. Okay, remaining all frequencies, whatever are left out, these plus these, all these are overtones. No need to add up these, means remaining, जो इसको छोड़कर बच गई, all these are collectively known as overtones. Okay, now out of these overtones, which are the multiple of this fundamental tone, multiple of 2, ये भी जाएगा, ये भी जाएगा. So these two are the multiples of this fundamental tone. So these two multiples, these are known as harmonics. These are known as harmonics. Rest all are not included in these harmonics. These are overtones only. ये भी overtones में रहेंगी. But as these two are the multiples of the fundamental tone, तो set of these two is known as harmonics. So when we are talking about two different person or two different instrument, so this is not possible that the two different person or two different instrument are able to produce all these things same. अब सपोज आपके पास कोई भी दो आपने इंस्ट्रूमेंट बजाए और आपके पास एक सेट ये आ गया फ्रीक्वेंसी का और एक और सेट आ गया. सपोज आई एम राइटिंग इट द सेम वन 9, 6, 8, 2, 11, 17, 19, and another instrument is producing this set of frequency 9, 6, this is 4, 2, 11, 17, 19. This is another set. All the things are same. Okay, when you are talking about tones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tones are here, 7 are here. Okay, which one is the notes? When you are talking about collection of tone, this is a note of 7 frequencies, this is a note of 7 frequencies. Fundamental frequency, the lowest one, this is also same. Overtones, rest all are overtones, ये overtones. So when you are talking about the set of overtones, वहाँ पर एक value आपका फर्क है. This one is different. Okay, वहाँ भी अगर आपको नहीं समझ आता. When you are talking about harmonics, harmonics here is a set of these two, and in this one harmonics is a set of these two. So this set is totally different from this set. Here the frequencies are 6 and 8, here it is 6 and 4. So one value is different over here, and this one value is able to make you differentiate the sounds of same loudness and of same frequency. चाहे कितनी भी चीजें सेम आ रही हैं उसके अंदर कुछ ना कुछ कोई ना कोई एक फैक्टर आपका अलग आएगा, वो तब पढ़ पाएंगे when you are able to read out all these things, and all these things makes you understand how the sounds are different, and this characteristic property of sound because of which we are able to differentiate the sounds of same loudness and same frequency, that is known as quality. Okay, so I hope now you are able to do all the differences, all the concepts given in your chapter. Please read out your chapter carefully, and whatever doubts will be there you can ask anytime. Okay beta.